So you got your tennis match all set up, you run to the store to get a can of balls, and then you see extra duty, regular duty. Which one do you buy? What are the purposes? What are the differences? How does it all make sense? We're gonna break it down and explain it all to you in this video. In all the variations of tennis balls, the two most popular that you will see most frequently is extra duty and regular duty. So sometimes extra duty, you see that XD, or regular duty, you see that RD, and it talks about the felt on the tennis ball. So even if you have a can of, say, Wilson US Open tennis balls, in the gold writing here, you're gonna see extra duty. And they'll make this exact same black can of balls, etc., with red writing that will say regular duty. So it's not a different style of ball or a different brand of ball, it's just the quality of the ball. Now what that XD or RD refers to is the felt on the tennis ball itself. So this felt, this braiding, the kind of way that it's manufactured on extra duty is gonna be really tightly wound and very heavy. So when you play on a hard court that's like an Asphalt or like you see at the US Open, it's gonna be able to take that beating without fluffing up and getting like to a different performance. And regular duty is just gonna be the standard braiding, the standard felt that's on there. So it's not as heavily wound, just a standard wound to it. And when you play on hard true courts or indoor courts, it's gonna hold up just the same. So if you were to mismatch the ball, so for example, you take an extra duty, a heavily wound ball, and you play it on clay, it won't release, it's gonna stay tightly packed in. And then when you hit the ball, it's gonna feel harder, heavier, and it's gonna really just fly on you. If you do vice versa, you take a regular duty tennis ball and you play it on a tough, hard court, it's gonna fluff it up, it's gonna pound on it, it's gonna separate, it's gonna look like it went through the washing machine, the felt is gonna come apart, and it's gonna be real slow and feel light. So it's very important to match the ball to the surface so that you're getting the maximum longevity and playing the best you can. If you have any other questions about anything tennis, hit us up in those comments and we're gonna suggest some other videos for you now.